Larry Glazer is saying, despite my best efforts, it's time to don the tights and return to D.C. Actually, Larry said, go to D.C., leave the tights. Larry, here they go again.
Sure.
Here they go again. I can't believe it.
That's right. Neil, I'm looking for my superhero suit. I mean, I think today was a good indication of
Well, I have one, but it might be
risk.
a little big for you, but go ahead.
Mine doesn't fit. It's a little tight.
Right.
But
well, that's not an issue with mine, but go ahead.
A little too much Halloween candy, but nonetheless, I think what we saw today was we saw a repricing of risk. What we also saw today was a company like McDonald's, about as American as the apple pies that it served. And what they told us today was we had the first monthly sales decline in nearly a decade. And what that shows us is even a company like McDonald's, as defensive as they might be, they can't outrun the global slowdown. In the case of McDonald's, you had a company with really 33,000 stores, 400,000 employees in 100 countries. They are the global economy. I mean, they are a reflection of what goes on all around the world. 40% of which is in Europe, but a huge percentage obviously is in the United States. And what they're telling us is that global slowdown is real. What they're telling us is what Americans are seeing every day in their own households, that their revenues are declining, but their expenses are rising, and the expenses are rising faster. And Neil, the fiscal cliff is only going to make the situation worse. Today, Wall Street woke up. They really woke up yesterday after the election, and they said, look what's on the horizon. Look at what we have to contend with here. And again, it's that repricing of risk that's going on. And I think, it's good to have that wake-up call. I think it's good for people to be mindful of what is on the horizon. Only then can we deal with it and make an effective change.
Well, they're not, though. And this is where I blame Democrats and Republicans. And, they're each, kind of sizing the other guy up. There's not a lot of time to do that sizing up thing.
No.
We've already sized up the numbers. You can go ahead and wonder if the guy next to you is going to blink, or you're going to blink, or you're going to look like you're giving away too much, or he's going to look like he's giving away too much. Bottom line is you got to get off your butt and do something. Yeah. And I don't see the appetite to do that. So I'm not surprised when I see a corporate survey come out and say, you know what, then there's little reason for us to hire, little reason for us to expand, because there's not much to look forward to if this is still a big unknown. I suspect an even bigger unknown than when there was the big unknown of the election.
That's right. That's right. And that business confidence is very low, and business owners, small business owners, have felt as though they were under attack all along, and they feel particularly more so today, particularly given the regulatory environment. Right. And I think what's interesting as we look forward is nothing is giving them the relief, nothing is giving them the confidence to open their wallets. Certainly between now and the end of the year, as businesses plan for next year. I'll tell you, Neil, my phone was ringing off the hook in the last 24 hours. Investors are very nervous. They're learning about what is on the horizon. They're learning about the tax implications on investments, dividends, capital gains. The list goes on and on and on, as you so eloquently said.
All right. Our phone's been ringing off the hook here, too, Larry. It's just mostly from people saying, Neil, save us, but please leave the tights at home.